Hey yo, GOAT format players, it's Scale Brown Magician here, and I'm back with the 650 sub special Return of the Zoo profile. So I'm actually going to start doing profiles for every 50 subs just because I need an excuse to give you guys more content. So can you really blame me? So here is my deck profile, Return of the Zoo. Let me know what you think in the comments. So it starts off with 2 copies of Bazoo the Soul Eater. We're really just using him because he banishes up to 3 monsters from graveyard, and then he gains 300 attack per monster that he banishes, and he can go up to 2500, which clears over Monarchs and Jinzo and Chaos Sorcerer, so pretty useful. Then we have triple copies of Berserk Gorilla. He's also a level 4 beast, and basically he just has to attack, but he's 2000 attack. So he's our main beat stick in the deck. Also useful that he's a beast type. So 5 monsters so far. We're running double of the Star King Tiger Wangu Starfoil. I forget what this one is called. I know there's like the Mosaic Rare. There's a Shatter Foil. Is this like the star one? Yeah, I don't know. I like these common ones with the foil. Anyways, this is King Tiger Wangu, and he's really good at stopping recruiters and anything that's less than 1400 attack, because anything that's normal or special summoned while he's out on the field, it just gets destroyed. So for example, something really nasty is if they activate Scapegoats, and then you just chain Call the Haunted, special summon King Tiger Wangu, and now all their Scapegoats get destroyed. So King Tiger Wangu, really nice at messing with their recruiter plays and Scapegoats, and even Thousand Eyes Restrict, which is pretty nice. Okay, here is why we are playing so many beasts, why it's called Return of the Zoo, because we are running Enraged Battle Locks. We're only playing 2 copies, but his effect is really cool because he makes all of these other guys in the back here, they all become piercers when he's on the field. So if a beast, beast warrior, or winged beast type monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. So all these guys are just to put your opponent on a clock even faster. And we got the double Shatter Foil. We're only running 2 copies because he's not the greatest. He's only got 1700 attack. And then we have, of course, our 1 copy of Breaker. And then we still have some more monsters here in the lineup. We have our additional banishers. We have 3 copies of Gigantes. You'll notice, except for the Breaker up here, these are all Earth. So these are all targets for Gigantes. So we have 2 copies of Bazoo, 3 copies of Gigantes. So we have 5 triggers to banish. We also are running DD Warrior Lady, and then we are running triple copies of DD Assailant, just because all of their effects make it so that they banish themselves. So DD Warrior Lady is the most flexible, and you can just basically banish anytime she battles. And then DD Assailant is you banish whatever destroys this monster by battle. So you have to destroy it by battle, and then it gets banished. So all of these are also banishers as well. Flexing all the common rares. And then we have our triple Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer. So I'm just running triple Kaiku to really just stop chaos and any banishing that they're gonna try to be pulling off, and it's just an 1800 body. So we're really just trying to put our opponents on the clock here. And the fact that we have Gigantes is really useful because we have this extra special summon, and then you'll also see we have extra special summons coming up. So we have all these ways to push for damage. We're running Pot of Greed, Graceful, and with my decks here at home, I don't run Delinquent Duo, so if you want to run Delinquent Duo, you totally can. I'm gonna actually move these cards a little bit. But yeah, if you want to run Delinquent Duo, you know, feel free. But yeah, we're running Pot of Greed, Graceful, of course, MST. We're running Heavy Storm. We have 2 copies of Smashing Ground, just because we are trying to clear their monsters and any problematic monsters. This is great for clearing out, you know, Gravekeeper Spy if they have extra copies. So using that, and instead of going for Nobleman, I actually decided to run Double Mind Control, just because I actually thought this works well with Kaiku, right? This really just stops any Chaos monsters, because you can take their Chaos Sorcerer, control it, and then banish it off. Use its effect to banish itself, which is really nice. Also, you can steal their flip effect monsters, and then you can take their flip effects. But the most important thing, and why I'm running Mind Control over Nobleman, is just the fact that it's taking a body off their field and allowing you to swing through for more damage. So we're really just trying to get at their life points right away, and I think that double Mind Control with the double Smashing Grounds is pretty nice. Then we have the 1 copy of Snatch Steal. So we essentially have like 3 ways of taking their monsters. So that feels good. And then we have Premature Burial. And Primo is really nice because, you know, we're running so many different monsters. If we want to get our Bazoo back, if we want to get a Berserk Gorilla to go for damage, if we want to get King Tiger Wangu to stop their scapegoats, like I mentioned before, really nice to have Prima. We have 2 copies of Dust Tornado. Its effect to set an extra card during their end phase is actually really valuable. Why is it valuable, you may ask? It's because you want to set maybe your copies of Solemn Judgment, just playing 2. Don't want to have too many. And then this is obviously why it's Return of the Zoo, and why we're running such a heavy banish monster lineup. Double Bazoo, triple DD Assailant, 1 DD Warrior Lady, triple Gigantes, and then double Return from the Different Dimension. Pay half your life points, special summon as many of your remove from play monsters as possible. Super nice, and because we have so many beaters in this deck, you only really need to bring back just a couple to get a pretty ridiculous board. And then we have Mirror Force. We're playing our copy of Ring. And then we have, wow, looks pretty nice. And then we have Call the Haunted to get our monsters back. And then we have, of course, Torrential as well. Call of the Haunted and Prima are really nice, just because, you know, getting extra special summons to really push for game, because we're running such a heavy monster lineup, is pretty sweet. And yeah, I actually am running, there's not enough space, but I'm actually running, let me see, I can make this work. I'm actually running 20, 10, and 10. Please take into consideration, this is just using my cards that I have here at home. So if I were to build this on Dueling Book, I would probably switch out the ratios just a little bit. But I don't know. All things considered, I'm pretty happy with this build. And yeah, let me know if you guys would change anything. And yeah, shout outs to the new subs. Shout outs to all the OG subs. And yeah, I hope you guys appreciate and enjoy the new profile. I'll see you at 700 I'll see you at the 700 sub profile. I have something really special planned for that one. And I actually already have all the cards for it in person. So yeah, let's hit the 700 subs and you might see a D-Mag deck. So I'll see you in the next profile. Take care, guys. Peace.